Hello everyone, welcome to another GT scale modelling video. Today is going to be a wrap-up review video for a kit I built which is my entry into the Pixoplastic Leopard 2 group build, buddy build, whatever you want to call it, which finished a while ago. This has been finished for some time now and I just never got around to filming a wrap-up final video for it. So the kit that I built was the Hobby Boss 1/35 scale STRV 122, which is the domestically modified version of the Leopard 2A5, I believe, domestically modified for use in the Swedish military. Most of the vehicle is the same. I believe, could be wrong on this, I believe the major amendments or variations are around the turret and also possibly in the APU, which I believe sits here somewhere in the vehicle. What I liked about it and what made me go with this was originally I wasn't going to enter anything. I did do an update video on this because not long before this was announced I had literally just finished a Leopard 2 and didn't have much of an inkling to build another. However, I've always been a fan of the Splinter camo on the Swedish vehicles, and this one's a bit different, and for a Leopard it looks kind of beefy because it's got this extra nose armour and plate armour on the front here. The turret top sits higher and things, so it just looked cool. So I did decide to go with this, and having just built the other Hobby Boss kit, which is obviously the same base kit as this anyway, I knew what to expect, so it was a pretty quick build. I think in my update video it was painted and stuff, so I guess the main thing that happened between then and now was finishing it and weathering it. I went quite light with it. I'm still a bit unsure really when it comes to the weathering vehicles. I think I did get the kind of general sort of dusty look that a lot of modern vehicles, even when they've been even though they're sort of well maintained, I think I got that look quite good in this. Unfortunately at the moment with the light it's probably a little bit washed out, but what I'll do in a minute is, obviously you can only see it top down, so I will show you around this in a minute with a freehand cam and show you some more of the sort of details close up. I put the RB Models metal barrel in this kit. I then hid most of it. Some scratch built aerials. Other than that, the kit is just out of the box. That's a lie, because I built the Bronco tracks for it actually as well. Build was good. The main issue I actually had was this bit here doesn't fit overly well, but then being spaced armour, I'm not really too fussed about it because the actual turret armour stops here. You know, the actual sort of slab armour stops there, so not overly fussed. The main issue I actually had was the fact that with the tabs in place still for the turret sort of locking, it was really a bit tight, and as you can see there's some damage on the underside here. However, I just cut the tabs off and that. So I have to be careful not to tip it up, otherwise the turret falls off. But other than that, I added I had some AFV Club camo netting I wanted to try. The stuff's a bit funny, it was tan coloured stuff, so I had to paint it, and there's a little bit of it showing through, but it kind of just adds to the effect, but not overly happy with it. I added a bit here. I quite like the overall look of it, the bit on the gun barrel, sorry, here. I don't know if you'll see it, but I'll show you it when there's another bit down the side here. There's no straps or anything holding it on. I'm never sure how you would model them really and stuff, so hopefully it doesn't look too just sort of stuck on. So overall I'm pretty pleased with it. The main thing I'm pleased with, and again this was in the update video before, was and so I've covered this already really, is the camo pattern. I was very pleased with how that came out. That was just masked freehand with Tamiya tape, and considering it's the first kind of job I've ever done of this kind of thing, I was actually really pleased with how it came out. In this video, this light green probably looks really bright, and under this light it does. As soon as you take this artificial light away, it's quite a lot duller and it's a bit more realistic. So here you can see just a bit of a spin around on the top, and so if we come down, so let's see if this light's a bit bright, but I want to make sure it's lit enough. So here we go. Sorry for this shaky camera, it's in my hands. Just some environmental, what I would term environmental weathering up the side here. Some mud splashes and things that was just done with some paint and pigment wash maybe, and I have some of the nature effects. So I think that was some nature effects as well from Meg Amel. Some sort of light streaking on the turret sides here, just coming here, just to sort of break up that flatness. Now there's no, as you can see, there's actually no markings on this. Well, I don't know what kind of markings the Swedish military used, possibly not very many. However, the kit only seemed to include registration plates. There's no kind of, they don't seem to carry any kind of national insignia or anything. So yeah, tracks and things. So my camera's actually like upside down at the moment, which is why things might keep going out of shot, because I keep thinking the camera's not where it is. These yellow tactical markings, I believe, they were supplied as decals, but they were never going to conform to this louver, so they were just masked and painted. There you see, I ain't looking at shot. So nice. So I'm quite pleased with actually the weathering on this. It's not too heavy, and so therefore I'm quite pleased with it. So overall, I'm happy with it. It sits well on the shelf, and yeah, not a bad kit. There are probably better Leopard 2 kits out there, but this one's not bad and it's pretty well priced. So for the price, you can't really complain. And as I said, I'm actually most impressed with the paint job. Really pleased with that. So that'll do for this. It's just a wrap up just to show you. I'll add some pictures to the end of this so you can get some better pictures of the details without my shaky, shoddy camera work. Cat hair on it. Just before I go, I would just like to say a thank you to QDC Colin for giving me that little shout out at the end of his last video. It's been good, and if you are one of the quite a number of new subscribers who found my channel as a result of watching his video, then thank you for subscribing. I hope you find the content on my channel interesting enough. I've had some feedback from one or two about the fact that I mumble a bit and things, and I do apologise for that. I try to speak as clearly as I can. I share my house with another person, so I can't speak overly loudly all the time, but I'll remember when I edit this video to turn the audio track volume up a little bit, so even if it's quiet on the original film, hopefully it'll compensate, so it'll not be so bad. But there's not a huge amount I can do about that. I film on my phone and things, and not really in the means for getting external microphones and all this kind of thing, so I do apologise if it's a bit mumbly and a bit quiet for some people. I'll do my best to rectify it with the means I have. I think that's about it. I will try and get something else filmed soon. I think I've got another couple of kits that are finished recently. They don't have reveal videos up yet. I have a Type 87 anti-aircraft gun system from the Japanese Ground Self-Defense Force, which I don't think I've done a reveal for yet, so I will get that done. And also Sea Harrier, which I finished. I am still working on my entry into the Pixoplastic Russian buddy build. Not a huge amount of progress since the last video, so I'll wait till I've done some more work on that before filming another update video. It could be almost an update just sort of at the point when it's ready to start painting. I'll maybe do one during the painting stage, and then there'll be a final reveal. So thanks very much for watching, and I'll see you all in another video. Bye for now.